that world, that they were just there. And even in this world, they're still seeing how that world, it is covering this world. You understand? That world is covering this world. What is covering that world? What is covering this world is not even, does not touch Jannat and Arsh and other things yet. Just the mountain of Kaf, it is surrounding this world. Mountain of Kaf. Yeah, our Shaykh is there. How big is that mountain? Is not a mountain like you see these mountains here. The Prophet ﷺ describing it, saying, took off his ring like this, his Shaykh and his ring. He said, imagine this ring I take off, he says, and I throw it into a desert. He says, but that desert, it is endless. He says, that ring is this world. That endless desert, it is the mountain of Kaf. Endless. And imagine the other worlds. And imagine the paradise. Imagine the throne of Allah. Oh. And people saying, I know Allah. I'm close to Allah. Suddenly everyone become Christian. Allah woke me up this morning. Subhanallah. Not even prophets, they are saying that. So, those young ones, they are still in and out of those worlds. And in those worlds too, it is not this world of lowest of the low. It is a higher world. It is a world where the angels, not the shaitans, the angels, they are working. Now, shaitans are here, taifas are here, angels are also here, but this is the lowest world, so it's mixed up. But in that world, at the very least in the world of the mother's womb, 24 hours, 7 days a week, 9 months, angels are there working on them, whispering to them, blowing on them, forming them. And they love that world. That's why when little children, people like to be with them. You get all the heaviness of this world. You're just being with them, you look, something is pulling, it's pulling you. All the heaviness, it goes away. All that heaviness, it disappears. They take it and they throw it to garbage. And they're pulling you and they're reminding you of that world. Because of that kind of purity and innocence, which in Islam we're saying everyone is born pure. And Islam is not like Christianity. They say believing in original sin. There's no original sin. There's no sin to that one who's just born. How you can say that? What kind of foolishness is this? There is original innocence. No one is responsible until they come to the age of responsibility. How you can judge someone when they're not responsible? You think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our creator, He is so, He is in need of anything? You think Allah is also so tight with mercy? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is finding every way to show His mercy and His forgiveness to us. He's not trying to find a way to punish us. Yeah, so those ones, don't you see, with their innocence, even the cruelest ones, they are running to them. And those ones who are being tyrant to those ones, to the orphans especially. They're being tyrants, they're being oppressors, they're being evil people, evil institutions who are covering up and letting people to destroy the lives of these orphans, meaning they have no one in this world to take care of them. Orphans. This is the reason why 124,000 prophets were sent to this world. One of the major reasons, to help the orphans. Those evil institutions, may they come down and may it crush on their heads. Allah, Allah. Can you imagine if they can do that to helpless children, what they're going to do with the rest of the people? What will they do? Your heart must be completely dead. Not to understand, not to see that innocence that is there. Shaitanic people. This is what happens when they take the teachings of those prophets and they twist and they turn and they pervert it according to their own desires, according to their own ego. Things that are not there, they're just going to put it. So they say, oh, you are forgiven. You are forgiven. You are forgiven. So they forgive each other. They do the most cruel things. They go to say, you know, I did this. It's okay, you're forgiven. They say, you're forgiven. You have that? In the holy books? No. Oh, filled with bidat. This is what's going to happen. It's okay. That time is up. The time for evil, it is up. It is for us now, in this new year, to make that firm intention. May Allah bring Mahdi alayhi salam in this world this year. Amen. May the Khilafat be restored this year. Amen. May the tyrants fall this year. Amen. May unbelief fall this year. Amen. May Islam rise this year. Amen. May we be the sincere servants to Haqq this year. Amen. Inshallah Rahman, this is what we should be praying for. Other than our own lives and our own selfish interests. If you are not interested and loving whom Allah and His Prophet loves, what good are you? You can pray 24 hours, but all your prayer is just for your own selfish interests. This is not Islam. It's not the Muslims. Selfish interests. You're not looking. You're not understanding. Maybe, I was going to say 50 years ago, not even 50 years, maybe we can say 15 years ago, you can say, I don't know too much what's happening in this world. There was only the TV and a little bit of the computer. There was no social media yet taking over like this maybe. But now, no one in the face of this world, when they are going to be asked on Judgment Day, did you know that this is happening? Did you know this cruelty is happening in your neighborhood, in another country, halfway across the world? Did you know that this tyranny is happening? Doesn't matter, Muslim or non-Muslim. Did you understand? Did you know? What did you do? We will be questioned. No one is going to be off the hook, because we have that in our hands now. Everyone is seeing. You may say, like what we spoke about after the dinner, this religion, it is based on Amr bil Ma'ruf and Nahy anil Munkar, encouraging that which is good and forbidding the evil. This is for you, this is for me, this is for everyone. Those ones who have more power, they're supposed to do more. Those who have less, they're supposed to do less. Those who cannot do anything, you impose it on yourself and the ones that are around you. But never you're going to say, this is evil, it's good, who cares, it's okay. Never. Never you're going to say, this is good, but it's difficult, it's okay, don't do it. Never. But now, they're turning everything upside down. On the one hand, they're saying, you cannot change anything, so don't worry about anything. You cannot change anything. Prophet saying, you see something wrong, change with your hands. If you cannot, change it with your tongue. If you cannot, change it with your heart. That is the lowest level of faith. We've come to such a low level of faith that our hearts are not even moved. To just open our hands, night time maybe, and say, Ya Rabbi, I'm forgetting everything. I'm so wrapped up in my own life. I'm forgetting that there's so much cruelty that is happening to people like me, like my mother, like my son, like my daughter, like my brother, like my father. Exactly. And I'm asking, Ya Rabbi, I'm not part of this. Don't make me to have any softness or weakness or sympathy for them. It's not there. No more. So either they're going to say there is no problem, or be busy with your own problems, or be busy running after idols. That's why every country now they have idols. Openly they have. The other day I saw this. I have to check sometimes to know what is happening in this world. Bangladeshi idol. Bruh, I thought they destroyed idols in Bangalistan long time ago. They're bringing it back. Bangladeshi idol. Now every country, they have the same formula, same sickening fake formula. And now everybody wants to become an idol. I say, are you crazy? Non-Muslim countries, we can understand. You can understand because there's no purity there. Even their own language, there's no purity. That's why you can say the word love. For good and for bad, they can use it too. The word God. For real and not, they can use it too. You cannot find it in good other kinds of languages. You cannot substitute. Every country now running after the idols. So, our heart must not be so soft and sympathetic to these wrong things. First, we must know what is wrong. Then to turn away. This is not to say that you are going to be proud and you're going to say, I'm better than them. No. It is not to say that, look, I'm so good and this. It is not that. It is to take lesson, and it is to fear. It is to fear from the anger of Allah that is coming. So which side are we going to be when that anger is falling? May we be on the side of Haqq, inshallah. Be with the people of Haqq. Listen to them once in a while. You're listening to every other type of nonsense anyway. What's another half hour of speaking or listening to words like this? Don't worry. They're not going to brainwash you. They're going to wash your heart. Inshallah. May Allah forgive me and bless you. Al-Fatiha. Ameen.